Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. If you've watched me in the past, I'm a big advocate of box bouquet sets. I think that they are inexpensive, easy to get. I get lots of them off of Amazon. These are actually that we're using or that I'm using are from Orlando Rose Shop. So I have one more set of this left and then a couple more different colors in the shop. If you like these, that's where I got them. But as I was saying, they're relatively inexpensive and they come already, the colors already sorted out for you. So you know that it's a nice mix of colors. And there's usually a good blend of flowers too, or you have your choice. There's some box bouquets that do just roses. This one has a few hydrangeas in it, and it came with some leaves, but the leaves weren't wired. I just didn't bother with them. Other than that, it's got a ton of that kind of mauve and almost lilac color roses in it. So whenever I show these box bouquets, I arrange them in like a hand tied bouquet style, or I'll do a crescent shape or teardrop shape. But I've never done them with a bouquet holder. And my goodness, this was so quick and easy. So again, the box bouquet set was relatively inexpensive. You get yourself a bouquet holder. Um, I'm using the hydrangeas more as like a filler flower, so they're going to sit a little bit lower. And I use them to map out my parameters, so I know my height and my width. It's just going to be a roundy moundy. And then my roses are already sorted out for me as far as matching colors. So I'm just going to alternate between the two, the kind of burgundy and lilac color, and just follow the parameters. And this went so quick and easy, and there was so many flowers in it. I was shocked because I wasn't quite sure how it was going to turn out. And I was thinking in the back of my mind, oh, I should probably have some artificial greenery ready just to fill it in, or some kind of other filler flower. But I honestly, it's not even needed. You could even add just like ribbon loops into it too if you wanted just a little touch of something softer, just a different texture. Maybe if you want to add a little bit of white or a little bit of a different color in it. But this this went together real easy. And if you're looking for an inexpensive bouquet that's easy for you to arrange, and you can arrange this in advance, so you can do all the other planning that you need to do, and this is the least of your worries. I would definitely go this way. You can get the bouquet holders on Amazon. You can get a box bouquet set on Amazon too. Um, I would recommend switching out the foam in it. This is a little bit softer foam, but I would do a bit of a denser foam that's for artificial flowers. Um, Typically, the bouquet holders come with like an oasis foam that's for fresh flowers. It's just really soft and it doesn't hold the wires that well. Or you can hot glue as you go along and make sure everything's securely in place there. That would be the only hiccup with using these box bouquets, is that their stems are very thin and do not stick well into the foam there. So I'm just kind of making sure everything's staying in line. You can see that one hydrangea kind of it's out of line, so I'll eventually get to fixing it. Um, but with artificial flowers, you can push in, you can pull them out, which is nice. You can bend them, you can, um, make them look in a different direction. That's what's kind of nice about working with artificial flowers, is that you can make them do what you want. Fresh flowers, they have a mind of their own, and I love them for that because each one's unique. Um, but once it goes in the foam, you can't just pull it out a little bit out of the foam, because then you get an air pocket in it, and so it doesn't drink up the water. So you would have to pull all the way out and put it back in. You got to make sure that fresh flowers are facing the right way, because you can't just bend them and make them go in the direction you want to. Uh, but each medium has its good good things and bad things about it. And then with this bouquet, I did add a little bit of baby's breath at the end. I just happened to have it at the side of my table. I thought, oh, I'll fill in some of these little spaces But you can fill in any spaces with like a Spanish moss, or you can add a little bit of greenery just to hide some of that foam so it doesn't look as thin, so you can't see through it. Which even you really can't see through it that bad either. What would be nice in here is to add maybe some sprigs of pearls, or even just like rhinestones or something to kind of spray out of it. Would be really pretty. Again, it's really inexpensive, so you can actually add any kind of doodads that you want. I forgot I did add a little bit of artificial fern along the base of it. But most of this, I mean, it filled up really nicely, all the flowers from that box. I was extremely impressed. You could also add artificial fruit like grapes in there. You can do berries, even like seed pods or something like that too, depending on the season. I suppose these colors could probably go really all year long. If you wanted something a little bit more towards winter, you could add some artificial like evergreen, or even like holly into it. Maybe add some like sparkle branches if you wanted to get some depth, some branches like sticking up out of it if you wanted. But you would have, quite a bit of bend in the budget there, just doing it this way. And again, just laying out those parameters helps it go really fast, because it's kind of mindless from there on. You're just alternating the colors and just staying within those parameters that you set for from the beginning for the height and the width. And even down underneath, you can set some a little bit lower, a little bit tucked more in, and that kind of gives it that real nice dome shape to it. And then feel free to wrap up the handle with any kind of ribbon you'd like, or you could leave it just as it is. But there we go. It's a box bouquet set into a bouquet holder. So inexpensive and easy. Thank you so much for watching.